The algorithm a year and a half ago to mean this is the organic reach. The line is the organic reach on Facebook going down. Your ability to get follows, shares, likes, and comments without paying for it. That's that line. And the graph, the bar graph, is their stock price. Their stock price has increased. Obviously, they're a publicly traded company. They have altered the algorithm, so if you want more friends, followers, shares, likes, comments, you have to pay for it. If you don't get them. This has killed organic reach companies like Lad Bible and the people that share the funny videos because they rely on organic reach. You have to pay to play if you want to be successful on social media right now. Okay, here's the key things. If you want to be reaching the most people, you have to be mobile focused. 80% of all social media use is now on mobile phone, obviously because the apps are designed to be on a mobile phone. Don't underestimate influencers. Influencers are so important to every sector of business because they have such huge followings. If you look at companies that have gone down the pen, House of Fraser, all of these old fantastic businesses, and then you look at the new companies that are being successful, Pretty Little Thing, Boohoo.com, they understand the power of working with people with huge followings. And that social proofing of having an influencer promote your product. You can work with an influencer in any sector. A micro-influencer is someone with a following of 5,000 to 100,000 in a specific sector. And an influencer is someone with a following of 100,000 people with upwards in multiple sectors. Working with influencers right now is the hottest thing in my space. And you should be doing it at some level within your business. And people always say to me, we work in gas and oil, we work in thing, it doesn't work. I've heard every excuse. The companies that are being the most successful are working with influencers. Where we're going in the future, if you ask me what is the next 3-year plan, where are we if we want to swing for the fence? Video is the biggest mover. It is all about video. That's all we're going to be talking about in the digital marketing sector moving forward. It's no longer about blogs. It's no longer about keywords. It's about giving information through video content, and chatbots are about to change the game. Okay, here's the software I use to manage my digital marketing strategies. I'm going to give this to you for free, so you should be taking notes. Hootsuite, who here's heard of Hootsuite? Show of hands. Wow, now we're talking. Hootsuite, I have tried every single software in the sector, every social listening software, every social programming software. Hootsuite is the best. In terms of its analytical ability, its cost, it controls my social media for free. I plan out 3 months in advance, again using Answer the People, social listening, and Google Alerts. I program it into Hootsuite and post on there. Video is going to change the game for every business. If you're dyslexic like me and you come to a website and you see beautiful videos to watch about a product or service, or a 1,000-word blog to read, you're definitely going to watch the videos, okay? I have just recently done a study where we've uploaded videos without subtitles and videos with subtitles. We get a 75% increased view rate of videos with subtitles. So your videos on your social media and on your YouTube channel have to have subtitles on them. I use Doqarucon. It's a free tool to upload any video in, and it throws the subtitles on your videos. People are watching videos when they're on the toilet, they're in the tube, they're at work, they're not meant to be watching videos. So you have to have subtitles on your videos to show people what's going on. Right now, Instagram is the hot thing in social media world. It is so hot right now, but it will die. It's the old Facebook. Facebook's on the way out, Snapchat's all but dead, Twitter, once Donald Trump's gone, dead, right? Now we're on Instagram. It will go. But the one thing that won't go is YouTube. Any video that you've created that's gone onto your Facebook, any video that you've created that's gone onto your Instagram has to have subtitles and has to be secondary uploaded to your YouTube, because YouTube will stand the test of time. It's the second largest search engine in the world. If you've got kids, you'll know how much your kids are using YouTube. They're learning more from their iPads and YouTube than they are from anything else, and that will stand the test of time. I do the marketing for TikTok in the UK and in Europe. TikTok's the fastest growing video platform in the world right now. but it still won't take over from YouTube. People will always revert back to YouTube. One, because it's a search feature, also the trust value. So make sure you're uploading everything as a secondary onto YouTube and uploading through rev.com to put the subtitles on. Testing landing pages. Your website is never a finished project. It's always under construction. If you're running PPC campaigns, you're running paid social campaigns, you should always be testing secondary looks and versions of your website and your social media offerings through landing pages. Before you pay an expensive web developer or your in-house web dev to start working on a new site, you want to be making sure you've tested new category pages. The best landing page software right now and the most cost-effective is Unbounce. Unbounce lets you really cost-effectively try different looks, different themes, test the way the page runs, how it looks, where people are looking and clicking on the page. And right now, that and lead pages are, for me, killing every other piece of software. Is this stuff useful? Yeah, cool. Now video. I've spoken about video a lot. If you don't leave here other than thinking that guy was really handsome, the other thing you need to realize is video is the most important thing in the future of your business. So I'm going to just spend a little bit of time on why it's important and how you create videos in your business to take things forward. By the end of this year, 79% of all online content will be video. So if your company isn't already using video, you've got a lot to do really quickly because 79% of the global internet traffic will be video by the end of this year. You need to be on that train. Organic engagement on social media is much higher when the post contains video, and the popularity of Instagram stories and lives is set to double over the next 12 months. So making sure you have accounts, you're posting regularly, and your content is designed for stories, for lives. And the key to success we've touched on is education and emotion. Again, so many people say, I work in oil and gas, I work in funeral homes, I work in insurance, we work in industries where this won't work. Again, I've heard it all. So I found a video that is in a boring space. And I just want to show you how they made a success of their product, which is a pretty boring shit product. But we'll just show you some ideas, and then we're going to talk about ideas that will work in your business. I'm going to come back to that.
Okay. Daddy is the sweetest daddy in the world. Daddy is the most handsome, the smartest, the most clever, the kindest. He is my Superman. Daddy wants me to do well at school. Daddy is just great, but he lies. He lies about having a job. He lies about having money. He lies that he's not tired. He lies that he's not hungry. He lies that we have everything. He lies about his happiness. He lies because of me.
that to you on a Thursday morning. Let's pick the energy back up. But you get my point now about video. What the hell did that have to do with insurance? Well, they got pretty good results. Let's look at the results of that video. That video engaged organically over 300 million people. It had 27.6 million views on Facebook and YouTube. 7 million people shared that video with their friends and family. You'll probably go and share that video if you hadn't seen it with your friends and family now. 268 million people have read about the video through 91 different media and news reports. And because of the video alone, 280,000 plus people cited the video as their reason for purchasing that MetLife insurance product. Video works. We didn't know the cost of the product, we didn't know what they were promoting, but we felt something. What can you do in your business to make your customers feel something? It's pretty powerful stuff. So I just want to touch on, before we look at that, here we go. Live video content and how important it's going to be over the next 12 months. The average number of Facebook Live users has doubled year on year and it's going to double over the next year. You can now do LinkedIn Lives, you have to register. I promise you it's going to be big. Please register your company through LinkedIn Live, do it as yourself as an individual, because it's better to have it and not use it than not have it at all, but it's better to have it and use it. If you're not comfortable standing in front of the camera and talking about your products and services on video, find someone in your business like me who loves it. There will be someone in your company who enjoys being on video, who's good on being on video, so start creating it. Over 500 million people use Instagram stories per day. Over 80% of Instagram users follow a business account. Social media works, folks, for business. Make sure you have your account set up. And the integration of Instagram TV within the newsfeed has accelerated video on the platform. So it's just about having authenticity. Don't copy others, create your own. Don't worry about the quality, worry about the quantity. And make sure you're answering those questions. If you have those silly questions, those FAQs, and you think, shit, if I had £1 for every time someone asks me that question, that's the type of video you should be answering. Every Saturday I go into my office and we have a list of the most asked questions in digital media, and I make 20 to 30 one-minute videos, and honestly it has changed my business. I'm just going to go, right, talk about lead generation and chatbots. We spoke about chatbots just briefly earlier and how important they're going to be, but a lot of companies aren't understanding just how important they're going to be. Chatbot messages, they're automated messaging tools who learn from AI and conversations, constantly crafting them to sales to have more intelligent conversations. If you're not sure what a chatbot is, I can guarantee you've already spoken to one. If you've ever asked for help on something like Uber Eats, Uber, Starbucks' website, Amazon's website, Netflix's website, you're not speaking to a real person. You're speaking to a robot who has learned from hundreds and thousands of conversations how to deal with your query and completely satisfy you. Chatbots are an easy way to allow people to interact with your business. Chatbots will be responsible for a cost saving of over £8 billion in service businesses by 2022, and they will power 85% of customer service interactions by the close of this year. I didn't believe this, by the way, so I started using chatbots in my business. It now takes control of all of our service-related issues, but not only that, I've armed it in an aggressive sales model. We have a chatbot that pretends it's me, and it reaches out to 500 businesses in the UK every day. It connects with people on LinkedIn, and it sends a series of 5 messages to a person on LinkedIn as me, saying, hi there, I'm Mark Wright. You might know me, I run The Apprentice. I really feel I can help your business with its digital marketing. I've worked with the other people, these names in your sector. Could we have a cup of coffee and talk about how I can generate you more leads and sales? It sends that in first, then it sends another one, then it sends another one. We receive over 17 leads a day inbound from our chatbot on LinkedIn. Why is every business not doing this? It's free and it's easy to do. If you want to chat to my chatbot, go to climb.online or climb-online.co.uk and talk to the chatbot and see how good it is. If you want a chatbot, talk to the chatbot, ask it to set a chatbot up for your business. It's very cheap. It will change your customer service interactions. If you're a business owner, it will save you money. If you've got a sales force, it will generate you more leads, particularly if you're a B2B business. B2C is easy. If I had a B2C business, I'd already be a billionaire. B2B is a bit harder because you've got to target the right audience. LinkedIn is God's way of giving B2B businesses a chance in this life. LinkedIn is the most amazing tool I've ever seen. And with chatbots and LinkedIn, I've taken all of the prospecting time away from my sales force, and it's just firing out, constantly generating leads. So the only thing my salespeople are doing is sitting knee to knee, toe to toe with prospects all day presenting, rather than coming in, getting their cereal and their coffee and starting to click around people's websites, trying to make connections. I haven't got the time for them to fuck around like that. I'm trying to make money. I need them sitting with customers constantly presenting. So I make robots do all of the heavy lifting. And guess what? Robots don't get coronavirus. They don't have sick days. They don't have girlfriends. They're constantly working. And that's why I love them so much. So if you want to talk to my chatbot, go to climb.online, speak to my chatbot, just see how good it is, and we can set one up for you guys. But it will change. Now this slide, please don't put it on social media. This is my current lead gen strategy that I'm using for social media. I run social media ads on Facebook and LinkedIn. I have a remarketing tag set up on my unbalanced landing page, and I have a different offer running all the time. So I have my social media ad that goes out. It might be a piece of content, it might be a quiz, it might be some information about a specific work I've done in a specific sector. I drive people to a landing page that has a remarketing tag on it. By the way, every website should have a remarketing tag in it. Your website and your landing pages. Make sure they have remarketing tags in them, both for Google and a Facebook Fire Pixel, so you can collect the data on who's coming to your website, and you can show them ads for 90 days after they come to your website. You should also be using Crazy Egg on all of your websites. If you're taking notes, write down Crazy Egg. Crazy Egg will show you where people are clicking, which areas of the page their eyes are moving to, which buttons are too big, too small, what needs a color change. Sometimes it's not your marketing that's failing. Sometimes it's not your product that's too expensive. It's generally a website issue. Websites play such an important part on how they look to whether a website converts or not. So it's making sure you've got the data to make sure, before you fire the marketing person you think's not doing a great job, is your website doing everything that it needs to be doing to get the right amount of conversions? Then I talk to my leads with chatbots. Then I convert. If I don't convert, I remarket to them for 90 days. I bring them back in. Every time I bring someone back in through remarketing, I have a 50% chance of converting. So what have we learned so far? Video is very important. Create videos, you can do it on your iPhone. Use rev.com with subtitles. Make sure you're uploading to YouTube as well as social media. Remarketing tags on all of your pages, landing pages, use Unbounce, use Crazy Egg to make sure the pages are set up correctly, and chatbots to do all of the engagement. That's going to cost you all of about 35 quid so far. That's a pretty good deal. A customer to you guys could be worth a fortune. So just think about that. Now, I've only got 45 minutes today, and I'm just about to have 5 minutes of that run out. So I usually spend a whole day talking to people and going into detailed strategies of what we do for businesses, how we change your company, the model that you're doing. We look at the individual model and make sure what's happening is working. If you would like to come and spend a day with me at my conference, last year I had myself and Piers Morgan and Alan Sugar for the day. This year I've got myself, Dan Pena, the $50 billion man, Louis Theroux and Michelle Moan. We'll be speaking to you for a day about what's happening in the digital marketing space and marketing in general, of how to take your company to the next level. The tickets for my event range between $150 and £1,000. For anyone that's here today, I'll do it for £47. So if you're here and you'd like to come to ClimbCon, which is my event, you will have to come to London. It's at Heathrow, but it's an hour's flight. You come out the door, you're at my event. It's £47 to come, and I'd love all of you to be there. I can work with you for the day and talk about your digital advertising. I'll be here all day, I'll be around. I'd love to speak to you guys more about what's happening in your individual questions. If you have any questions about what you've seen today, I'd love to take your questions and expand on anything further and how it can be more specific for your business. But thank you so much for having me here, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day.